Good morning, my All Things Health fans. Happy Monday. Happy day after Easter. Happy day after 420 for all of you who partake. My name is Mary Mitchell, and today we're going to be doing an episode about mental health. It's just another mental health check-in. If you've been following me since 2022, you know that I have done a few of these check-ins. And I did want to let you know that I am a little late again. I do know I'm doing horrible at posting things late recently. But I did record an episode yesterday, this episode that I'm re-recording, and it was perfect. It was perfect. I was even wearing, a cute little Easter dress and stuff, just, to give you guys Easter feels. But my hair kept getting in the way of the microphone. So I am going to try to not let that happen today. So today's episode is about you, about me, about all of us. Every single human person in this world, it is about you. And that is why it is a mental health check-in. Now, if you haven't ever seen any other podcasts, and this is the first one you're watching, if you're watching it on YouTube, or the first one you're listening to on Spotify, welcome. And you should subscribe if you enjoy this video. Good information, very informative, but we also like to add a little humor to it. And, in this podcast, we keep it real, we keep it raw. So thank you for joining and taking the time to watch this video. You're going to hit pause on all that chaos and, we're going to get a little messy, just a little, not too bad, no judgment at all. We are always telling people that we're fine, right? Like, people are usually in passing, oh, good morning, how are you? Oh, I'm fine, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. But really, we're one cold tortilla away from a mental breakdown. I mean, let's be real. Nobody really is okay every single day. Life is like a roller coaster, There's screams, there's laughs, you cry, and it all can happen within 1 hour. But do we want other people to know? Absolutely not. No. Why? Why would we stand there and just tell people that we're, feeling like shit? Most of the time people are rooting, unfortunately, not everyone, but it seems like people are rooting for your failure. People don't want to see somebody succeed more than them. That is the thought process of some people, unfortunately. And then there's those out there who don't want to see others fail. So let's just skip the autopilot, right? And just have a regular response today. We're going to have a regular response. We're not going to be like, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. No. Today, we're going to chill out, relax, drink our best drink, whatever it may be, and just take a deep breath and listen to this podcast. Let's all take a deep breath together. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to breathe through your diaphragm. All right, bringing it back. So the mental mess of life is normal. People experience it all the time. You are just a human. You're a human who, and not just humans experience feelings and things. Animals do too, but I don't know if they have mental breakdowns. So we're not talking about animals today. We're talking about humans. So you're normal if you're going to have a bit of a mental mess. Nobody's perfect, even if people try to tell you they are or that their life is absolutely perfect. It's not. It's not. I don't want to be like, oh, for factual, their life is not perfect, but nobody's life is perfect. You are not broken, lazy, weak, or anything like that. You've been struggling. And like I said, that's normal. Mental health is not a straight line. Mental health is like if you gave your 2-year-old a crayon and a piece of paper and told them to draw you a picture. The result of that, that's mental health. Scribbles. Right? And then you hang it up on the fridge and you're like, that's such a beautiful drawing. Can you explain it to me a little bit more? It's mental health, Mom. It's your mental health. Oh, fuck. Mental health is like a roller coaster. You don't even know it sometimes. You're just like, you're way up here, and then all of a sudden, it's just, you crash. And then you get up really high, and then you crash. And for people who are experiencing that, as I was experiencing just recently, and I had to do something about it, you need to just seek some mental health help, and it is normal. I used to be against myself going on medication, and I have friends who suffer from different mental health problems who are on medication, and I was never against them taking it because it helped them, but I just didn't think that I needed it. And now I have been on some stuff that has helped me for the last few months, and I feel like just better than I've ever felt. And it's good to have that, and it really helps life. So, mental health is something that you really need to take seriously. Don't just take it lightly, okay? And just know it's okay to not be productive today. It's okay to sit on the couch and just be lazy today. Don't do it every single day, because then you're just going to get in a deep, dark depression and life's just going to suck and you're going to feel like, you just want to drive your fucking car off a cliff. But let's not do that, because that's not going to help. That's just going to make things worse. And suicide is not a joke. Okay. I would never actually try and make it a full on joke. I myself has struggled from suicide thoughts and attempts throughout my whole life. And so I just kind of joke with myself to make it lightly. So I apologize if I offend anyone with the little joke there, but it's true. You gotta just take care of yourself, and it's okay to take a day off. It's okay to just take a mental health day and just focus on yourself. It's okay to say no to plans. It's okay to call your friend and be like, I'm sorry, I know we made plans, but I just don't feel like doing it today. And your friend better understand, because they're not your friend if they don't. And yes, it's okay if you cry during that commercial, because we've all been there, or during that movie. I mean, come on. If it's an emotional thing and you have emotion, you're normal. Here are a few little mood boosters that I had looked up that could possibly help. And you're probably going to laugh at this first one, but stare at a tree. I have a beautiful tree outside. Look at this video that I'm going to put on here for you, and I want you to just stare at it. Bet you enjoyed staring at that tree, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Trees are nature's therapist. And if you're going to laugh at me even more about what I'm going to say, go hug the tree. I hug all my plants. I literally hug all my plants. You want to see? This beautiful girl is my absolute amazing fig tree. I've had her since she was just a baby, and she has grown to be taller than me. Taller than me. But I hug her. I come up to her and I caress her leaves and I look at everything and I tell her she's beautiful, and I just get all in there. There's the microphone. She's talking to me. It really helps. Hug a tree or a plant today. Move your body in any way that doesn't feel like you are punishing it. That is another thing that you can do to help yourself. Just dancing, moving freely, doing whatever you want to do to just feel like you're not punishing your body. And if it starts to feel like punishment, stop doing it, But that's going to be a good way to help with your mental health. Maybe meditating. You don't have to pretzel your legs, just lay down and meditate. As long as you're just releasing the emotions and feelings and allowing yourself to, just be calm and quiet. And make sure that you drink water, and no, coffee doesn't count. You can also talk to someone, a therapist, a doctor, your friend. I would suggest, if it's something pretty heavy, talk to a therapist, a counselor, talk to somebody who can just full on give you their professional advice, and just maybe their professional ears too, to just listen to you. That's what they're paid to do. You could also just scream in a pillow if you wanted. Like, you can just, ah! I used to do that when I was younger, when my kids were younger. Oh my gosh, they would fight and I wouldn't be able to stop it. And I would be in the bathroom with my pillow, just screaming in it. And then I would be fine after that. I was totally fine after that. And I would come back out and try and conquer what was going on out there calmly. Also, we all know that sometimes people have social media bullies, or people that they see or follow, and they are just not happy when they follow these people. Unfollow those accounts. Unfollow anything that's going to make you feel angry or upset, because you're trying to be more peaceful and calm in your life, right? It is kind of crappy when it comes to like health insurance and the kind of insurance you have and the kind of counseling that you can get. I'm going to list these numbers, and I want you to, if you're feeling any constant sadness, hopelessness, any anxiety, thoughts of doom, any thoughts of self-harm or not wanting to be here, please reach out to a mental health professional. Please reach out to any of these numbers. I'm going to read it off my screen, so just give me one moment. All right, in the United States, I'm sorry I don't have any other countries' numbers, but I'm sure that you can get them just by looking them up like I did, or you can get them by maybe reaching out to a city hall or your doctor. Just reaching out in general and getting help will get you further than not reaching out. So some of these numbers are the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Call or text 988. You can either talk to somebody or you can text if you don't want to talk to somebody. You can also go online and you can go to 988lifeline.org. It's free confidential support for people in distress, prevention, and crisis resources. Okay. Also, if you're a veteran, you would push 988 as well, but then you would press 1, and that would be help for veterans. You could also text 838-255 for veterans, and you can get help that way, as well as going online at veteranscrisisline.net. There's also a crisis text line for just texting. You can text hello to 741-741, and that will get you a trained crisis counselor via text message so that you don't have to talk to them on the phone. And you can also go to crisistextline.org, so crisistextline.org. And then we also have the Trevor Project, and that is for our LGBTQ and youth. And you can call 1-866-488-7836. You can also text the word START to 678-678, or you can go to thetrevorproject.org. Thank you guys so much. And those are the ways that you can get help that I was able to find. I'm sure there's other ways too, but this is just, it's out there, you guys, and it is, like I said, accepted, and there is help out there for you. So just don't hesitate. You deserve support, not silence, and you're not alone. So just remember that you're not alone. And if you needed a sign that you needed to take a rest and just regroup, this is your sign. So take it as you will, but remember to always be kind to yourself. Remember that your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. And this is your reminder to rest, reset, and be gentle with yourself. And just remember, you're doing better than you think. And I'm really proud of you for that, because taking that step and just knowing that you need to let yourself rest, that is the best step you could take. If you enjoyed this check-in, please share this episode with somebody who might also need help, and, pass the numbers, the sites, the information around to those who need the help. This is here to help you guys. It is here to be informative, and it is here to hopefully stay forever so that you guys can just look back on it and just remind yourself that it's normal enough to have something happen mental health wise. People suffer from mental health. There are a lot of people out there who don't accept that, and I might get hate for that. Of course, everybody's different. Not one person is the same. But just know that it's okay to take time to rest. It's okay to give yourself time to reset. And as I previously stated, you are not alone in this, okay? We all struggle with something, and, all you can do is get the help you need. Signing out on all things health with lots of love. We will speak next week on a new subject, a new topic, and hopefully we will be doing another cooking recipe from my All Things Health cookbook, which will be coming out hopefully in the next few weeks. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great week.